Hey everyone, Wolf here, and The Rock.
Hello.
So apparently, we're both playing Subnautica. I'm in the game room, of course, and he's playing Subnautica on his PS4 Pro. And good news, I was also playing Subnautica on my laptop. I thought, hey, why don't I give a tour of my base so if any of you are watching this, you can build your own base. So this is my own base, in the floating islands. Now just so you know, yes, those solar panels barely give me enough power, so I came up with a solution. And this is a breakthrough solution. I'm surprised no one's actually thought of this, considering so many people build their base so deep down low. And what I did was build a minor base, like you could call it outpost. And then built a huge vertical connector to the surface, and then I called the solar reactor, and all of these, well, at least here, are solar panels, and it makes more than enough power. I was already struggling with how much power that was constantly being used. Sorry, that was a burp right there. Also, it's New Year's Eve, so Happy New Year, go 2020. Sorry, I already built a, maintenance bay. I just get kind of nervous. Um, and apparently the front side, seriously, just the front right inside, is just solar panels. And this already gives me more than enough energy, like I said. And of course, I think you should do this if you have enough open, because there are some biomes that are completely underground, like in a cave where you can't do this. So I say if this is kind of adaptable, like you can get a bunch of connectors in the Lost River, get to like the surface somehow by building a bunch of these. Like say if there's a cave here, you could probably build it to there where it's the exit, and then build it up there. So all that I'm saying is it's adaptable. So it did cost a lot of resources, and thankfully I'm in creative mode. So all you do is if you have tons and tons of resources. And this is the entrance. Now I just put an airlock there just for cool looks. And apparently back here, man, I always build my wires in the wrong place. Well, apparently right here is what I call the land walker, because these are the floating islands. I thought, hey, this would be perfect for the exosuit. Apparently, it's not. It's not at all. There's these bone sharks that can actually damage it even in creative mode. And apparently it's not as dangerous compared to other places where you can get one-hit kill by Reaper Leviathans and such. I think the only threat here is bone sharks, at least on an island that I'm in. Or at least in my game. Not sure about yours. This is what I have in every base I have in a Subnautica game. Actually, even experimental, I've been building these kind of bases for years. So this is all old stuff to me right here. So this is the aquarium where I put creature eggs so I can get baby crab squids or crab snakes, whatever, baby reef backs in here. And this is a scanner room. And yes, this is a holographic map of the whole entire thing. Now, thankfully, this is a big island, which those things right there, I assume they're the small caves that were added into the game. Not recently. It was, I think, either a year after or before 1.0. And this big thing's a hole so deep, I tried going down it, it was 300, I think it was more than 300 meters, actually. But yeah, this is raised, this is more than 300 meters. Actually, way more, because I think it's going to go 300 meters away from this scanner room. So yeah, not seeing the floor of that means it's really deep. So that's why I built a secure base here, because honestly, I'll give it to you. I have a fear of Subnautica. Okay? I got a fear of something popping out of the deep dark abyss. Like if I'm in the Lost River, I always get nervous of that giant skeleton where the developers can program it to move. And this thing, it's really deep, like when you look down, it's really dark. You never know if a squid might pop out and scare you. So yeah, this is the observation room, best if viewed in day. Yes, I'm using cheats just for looks, and just to help me out a tiny bit. And yeah, I just use creative mode for fun. I got a different survival save, so I'm not a complete cheater. Water filtration station. or water filtration machine, which is really useful. Sea moth, wolf moth, land walker, boy, bioreactor, and nuclear reactor. Now, just so you know, again, this is just bio base. Maybe this could inspire you to make a different base. So feel free to use my own designs. Again, that shows that you like it. So I really do not care if you use my own designs. Now this right here is my own Cyclops. I just replaced the batteries. And with the console, you can go from survival to creative and creative to survival. You can switch game modes, and apparently, my, energy cells just ran out, so I turn off the lights really quick, replace them, or at least charge them and replace them. And yeah, everything's working now. So this is max upgraded. Well, this is only for exploring, really. I know you already know about the Cyclops if you play Subnautica, but you can dock your vehicle in. There's not much I decorate. I don't watch those decorate the Cyclops videos, because, sure, Cyclops is a mobile base, but, again, the actual huge base components you need are the ones that are in a base you could just build from foundation, like with the builder. What is it called? Yeah, the habitat builder. All the actual parts you want, like the big parts, the parts that make a base a base, not just some vehicle, portable HQ. Which you mean actual base, is actually a habitat builder. And apparently, I got all these things to search in the dark, because it gets really dark here. And honestly, when it gets dark, I kinda get nervous. If in the game, if there's like no light and something could pop out, like a bone shark could give me a freaking heart attack. So just know those are the only cons. It's really deep down, you gotta have a lot of reinforcements, huge pressure, and not only that, if you have a fear of depths, like if you're water phobic or seasick, or you know, it's just scared of Subnautica, this is not the base for you. Well, without